Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on BeamNG Drive playing around with the new Italy map and the new car that has arrived. This is a seriously impressive map actually. We've got, well, I mean this busy residential area. We have got some little castle ruins around the place. There's an airfield. We've got the castle up here with another little town. There are plenty of wiggly roads. If we zoom out over here, you can kind of get the idea of the sort of roads that we have to deal with. It's pretty damn impressive. I love this little town kind of nestled in the hills. It's a very, very pretty map. It is a very pretty map, excellent scenery, and some absolutely fantastic driving roads. You know, we've got these ones sort of with a fantastic and incredibly dangerous. There are some seriously narrow little driving paths that we've got down here. There's a little dirt road wandering around that part. You get the idea. You get the idea. It's a very, very impressive map. And today, what we are going to be doing is testing out the new car that has come, the little classic, where am I starting? Over here. There we go. Our little classic Italian car. We've got the police spec, of course. I'm going to be driving the police car. We're going to be doing some car chases, because what better way to test out a map than with some car chases? Me driving this. The baddie is driving a Pazima. This is a V6 version of the Pazima. It is a decent amount of speed. Of course, we're starting in a city. The roads are going to be very, very windy. And I'm hoping that my little teeny tiny car, while it won't have the speed, straight line speed, of the AI car, I'm hoping I will have the maneuverability. Now, I have left the AI risk parameter on 1. The truth is, this is a difficult place to drive around. This is a difficult place to drive around, and I don't actually want the AI going too brave. The real challenge, you could make the AI do stupid things and it'll crash. The real challenge is, can I drive anywhere near quick enough to keep up with that? Basically, I'm going to have to drive really close to the limits of my little car, and they can drive fairly safely being AI and not clonk it into a wall on their own accord. Also, I don't know the strength of my car. Auto Bella, I believe, is the manufacturer. I don't know the strength of this vehicle when it comes to hits. I can't imagine it's all that strong. Certainly not against a relatively modern car. I think Pazima is early 90s style car. So I'm not really going to want to be doing big hits on that car. I kind of want to give it a little tap, put it into a wall, and let the crash on the wall be the one that does the damage. As you can see, we get to a vague bit of a straight here, and bye-bye Pazima! It's a really quite impressive city. I do imagine that lower-end PCs, you are going to have a little bit of a cry, especially running through there with, well, with 2 cars spawned. That did take a little bit of a hit on my frame rate. At about 50 frames a second, rather than, you know, the normal sort of 60 that we wanted at. And my computer is pretty beastly. So yeah, this is gonna test some PCs. My engine is getting alarmingly hot. Can we end the chase before my car overheats? That might be the question that I didn't think about before starting this. We might have... Where are you? Okay, well, there is a road there. I thought for a second it was just going to barrel into the field. Add in your own Nino sound effects, etc. for this, or add in your own exploding engine sound effects if this... We've got to end this quickly. We've got to end this quickly because I'm wobbling. I'm wobbling in the back of the car. Uh-oh. Can I please... Look, Pazima, I really need you to stop now. I don't normally have police cars overheating. We might have to go for this one here and hope that it's enough. It's not really been enough. It's not been enough. Oh, we are still okay. We've bent the steering of our car a little bit. That's fine. That's okay. That's only minorly alarming. Come back, please. Come back, please. I've taken off a rear bumper. Oh, if I could have been in the right position, I could have pushed it off a bridge. I want to push a car off a bridge. Oh, crap. Little Fiat, little pretend Fiat, please breathe. I don't really know what we can do to cool you down. If I drove in the river, I don't think it would work somehow. I would if I thought it would help. Come on, pit maneuver. No, don't go that way. I don't want to have to accelerate again. My car is quite warm now. My car is quite warm. I presume air-cooled. I don't know quite with this. Oh, it's had an issue. Haha. Can I nick a front wheel from you, please? If I can just cause you some grief. I mean, if I can get you stuck over there on the barrier. I think he's stuck. I think The teeny tiny little Fiat has done the business. It might have melted a lot of its engine. You know what, engine? You can actually have a rest now. I think you have done fine work. You have done fine work indeed. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere. Success! Our first ever car chase in Italy. And we did the bit. It wasn't most spectacular, but most importantly, we did the business. So, up next, we have come to, well, the top of the mountain, really. There's a castle up there behind me. Yeah, all the way up there. This is a very narrow part of the city. I'm going to be honest, not sure what the AI is going to make of it trying to get away. No, I'm going to move my car forward so we can actually see. We set off. Not sure what the AI is going to make of it. This is going to be tough. Hell, this is just going to be tough driving quickly around. Let's just, oh, I've butchered up my start because I thought I was in neutral. Well, let's see. Or is he going to try and immediately bail out of the town? It would be doable. There are roads. There are options for him. If he wants to get out of the little town, I would probably be taking those because... Oh, Christ, where are you going? Oh, you've bopped a wall. Haha! That's promising for me. Where are you going? Excuse me. Bazima, you are way too strong for me to deal with doing that sort of stuff. Just swats our little car out of the way. I'm not sure where you're going. I'm a little bit concerned, I'm not going to lie here. You are definitely not making this corner, I don't feel. I kind of want to torpedo you, but I'm also afraid. I'm fairly sure this car is stronger than me. So if I did torpedo it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, like that freaks. Doesn't sound healthy. What have you done to your car? Would you mind awfully stopping for me for a moment? Your car sounds very poorly. Is it like front-wheel drive only now? I think it was supposed to be all-wheel drive. It's like stuck in a gear. You can go off this way. No. Well, we can still put you in a wall. I mean, we have technically stopped you. Oh. No. We have technically stopped you. You are slightly less of a threat when you seem to be stuck in first gear. I don't know whether there's something with a tyre. The tyre is the only real damage I can see going on with the car. Other than that, it does seem mostly okay. Hell, I'm out accelerating it. So it's definitely not in one piece. I don't know what on earth I've broken. I've broken something in it. Shall we give the AI another chance? This will be a very slow, light bumping match otherwise. Right, let us get out of the wall initially, see what they can manage in terms of a getaway here. I was half expecting them to dive down that road. It would probably be the better option for them. No, they want to play in the city. That's okay. Now, I think the closer I get, the more dangerously they drive or something, if I remember correctly. Oh, they've made it. Oh, they have made it around there correctly this time. No, we're gonna go for the same route. We're gonna go for the same route. What happens if I go and do? Oh, if I go do this, you kind of bully me a little bit. Hasn't lost a tyre this time around. Maybe it won't get stuck in first gear or something. Does look like it's moved. Oh, is this one here was where it got pinged in trouble before. Nope, identical, isn't it? We have got completely the same. Unfortunately, I don't know why it freaks out. Like, I can understand the first time I think it clipped that wall and got spun, but this time around... it didn't even do that, it just got the wall, decided, no, you know what, I'm going to reverse, and panicked and gave up. Okay, so, what have we learned? Well, the one city was pretty decent at dealing with. Around here it is a little too narrow. Around here it is a little bit too narrow for even what is a decent handling Bazima to quite deal with. Again, we could go to a slow bumping match. Instead, I think we're going to go and change our start location. We've moved to a rather impressive dam we've got going on here. Lovely views over in that direction. Mountain roads all around us. Not a narrow little town in sight for quite some way. So let's set the AI car on the loose. We will give chase. Now, the roads around here are going to be a little, potentially a little bit more open. I'm curious as to what way the AI decides to go. We are going down the mountain. Okay. Yeah, now these are going to be a little bit faster roads. Now this could give me some grief. Not gonna lie, this could give me some grief. I'm kind of hoping the AI is not quite brave enough to really go for it down here. Any sort of straight we get to, that Bazima will run away from me. corners, I'm going to have to be brave, I think. And actually trying to stop the car is going to be difficult. It's pretty narrow down here. We have caught up. Whoa, we've caught up nicely. I don't have much grip on these tyres in this car. Although, I guess I could be cheeky. You know what? If we really struggle, I will be cheeky at some point. If we go, maybe we'll never go this way again. I don't know. We could have shortcutted. It probably would have been a wise. Although I guess I could also have clipped a rock and broke my car. Oh, that's quite a big drop actually when you look at it from this way. Probably glad I didn't go for that route. We're going to have to try and be ultra brave if I can. I guess being downhill, we don't work the engine as hard as we might possibly. I guess that is something here. It's going to be a little bit bumpy there. Oh, don't lose the back end. Don't lose a front wheel either on a rock somewhere. It's so slidey. There is no grip in this at all. It's just oversteer. It is rear-wheel drive. It's rear-wheel drive on teeny tiny tyres. We're not even talking about on-power oversteer necessarily. I feel like we just turn into a corner and the back end... Nope. Nope, the back end is not going to grip. We want mighty wings, many mighty wings. Well, maybe one mighty wing. One mighty wing would probably do the trick. Maybe many would work, though, as well. Come on. Oh, don't go up a hill. No, 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 no. This is bad for the little car. Excuse me. Dig getaway driver. If you would be so kind as to go down a hill, it lets my engine cool a little bit, or it makes my engine work less. It means I might not overheat. That doesn't mean you need to get ideas about go up all the hills you find. No, that means you're supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be nice. I've got a very old car, okay? I've not been given the greatest equipment by the FRPD this time. FailRace Police Department are not, after all of the silly, wacky cars we used last time, they are not so keen on giving me the most modern technology. Oh, we're gonna go for it here. Yes, that's what I... No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. I've got a... Oh, crap. I'm not sure I've got enough weight behind me to use my car as a torpedo. Oh, and now we've got a really big hill to climb. I think he might have got away, although there is always a chance the AI will do something dopey. Please do something dopey. Where are you going? Aha! I spot you. You have basically listened to my advice and done the exact opposite of let's go up the steepest hills and make the little Fiat overheat. Whoa! Are you going into the city? Don't go. We moved away from there because you were dopey and crashed into a wall. I mean, it's okay for me because you might get stopped before my engine explodes. We were looking for a good car chase, not to end up with the thing stuck in it. Well, I guess people wanted cars stuck in a wall somewhere. It's just not quite how I expected this one to go. Into a wall with you, please. That's the wall you kept breaking the front of your car on. No, don't go back this way. No, you little bugger. Stop turning round. I'll nick your door. I've opened your door. I've not nicked it yet. We will nick it. I promise. Now it's just the little annoying police car that won't go away, but is wholly ineffective. You know what, I'm just going to go fourth gear. We're going to try and not burn our engine to pieces and let the... Oh, although if I do that... It's so slow at these corners, I don't know if we're ever going to catch the damn thing. No, we'll just go back down this way. This is a nice mountain road. I hope the lovely audience are enjoying the mountain road. This is the third time now we've gone down here. Where are you going to go now? I mean, again, downhill is good. I like that. You've not got your broken car this time, so you are capable of some sort of speed. I want to nick that door. Just still FYI, I would like the door from your car. Are we going on a nice coastal drive now? That's probably bad for me. That's probably involves less twisty roads, and then I've got to go flat out, and you've got a faster car. Oh, my temperature gauge is no longer at the very top. Happy days! The downhill drive and the fourth gear is helping. The problem is I've got to rev the nuts off this because it's not exactly easy to get this going anywhere in terms of speed. Oh, this is really sketchy out here. I'm going to have a tremendous accident at some point, and I'm just hoping that that point is a point at which we take the AI car out as well. I'm glad we didn't go on the dirt road because I really do fear for my own life there. We've lost a hubcap. Have I bent a wheel going over that curb? I don't think my car's quite handling straight, but it's good in... it pulls ever so slightly left. It's not the worst issue to befool me in all of this. Ah, the temperature gauge is going down. What way are we heading? We are heading this way. Good. Aerial attack! We pounced. We bounced. We did very little to slow down the getaway Pazima. That was a terrible pounce, little Fiat. Now it's getting away, and now I've got to run you in third gear, and we're going to get you all sorts of overheating again to try and catch back up, because there's some small hills involved. Come on. Come on, little car. I don't know quite what I'm going to do to stop this at the moment, other than push it off a mountain. Well, not even a mountain. Push it into the ocean. Push it off the cliff. Would be good. Oh, God, come on. Go. Go, car. We need a lot more speed here. We are, again, climbing back up again. We were almost at sea level at one point. We're back climbing up into the hills. We're back overheating the car. New game to have to play. Try and manage the temperature of the teeny tiny engine. Try and manage the temperature while giving chase. I need to have a word with the supervisors at the FRPD. We need some better equipment. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, god damn it. We're going to be too far away. I want the spectacular crash. Come on. Well, we're getting a lovely tour of the island. We're getting a lovely tour of the island. We are actually now really starting to climb with the car that's struggling immensely with all of these hills. I mean, I guess it never did have to chase a car such as this Bezima. You know, that it is up against quite more modern technology and everything. But slightly incompetence in terms of the driver. Is very pretty around here, and one little mistake on these roads would end in disaster for your car. I mean, in some ways I'm kind of glad, there's no wall there. Kind of glad at least I'm slow, I don't have much control. I am relatively slow here, in that it makes my life slightly safer, in that we're only ever going to do about 40 or 50 miles an hour. The tyres can only manage 40 or 50 miles an hour, that is true and all, but still... I'm going to have to go on these brakes very, very early. I don't have the best brakes, but at least, the plus side for my car is at least it's light. There's not much. Oh, come on. We need it to get a little bit twistier. The twisty sections I can keep up. However, once we get to these more open parts, I have to start going down to third gear out of a corner. I am very afraid for my engine. The Bezima, annoyingly, is just about doing enough to stay ahead of me, just about doing enough to have to make me work hard. We're at a stalemate. I don't know how we're going to end this. It's going to end when my engine explodes or one of us makes a mistake. The question is, will I make a mistake before the AI does? And, I mean... We've seen the AI's track record in the city. This might be a place to end the pursuit. We might be able to get it into a wall. We might be able to get it into the rock faces. Ha-ha! We have got you stopped. No, don't you dare. I'm not going to let you go back down this way. I'm not letting you... No, okay, we are going this way. Never mind. I was firmly refusing to let you go down this way. I think he's broken his wheel again. I don't think that's a happy Bezima anymore. I think we've wedged it. I think we might possibly have got him stuck. Haha! You have been captured. You are stuck. Yeah, I've wedged my wheel into your car. There is no going anywhere. If anything, you might roll over. Well, I say you might roll over. We're almost lifting our wheels off the ground here. It is a fine crash. A fine crash. I've wedged my front wheel behind his front wheel, and now no one's going anywhere. I think my engine might have blown up, or it's just turned off. Oh, no, my engine's blowing up. I don't think my engine starts. Yeah, my engine's gone. My engine's gone. The Bezima is actually fairly damage-free, but it is now wedged. Successful capture in the much inferior machine in terms of speed and performance and so on. We have successfully captured the Bezima. Well, there we go. That was a little look at the Italian map. It is a very, very impressive area. So it's some sort of speed. There we go. It is a very, very impressive area indeed. I highly recommend, chances are if you've got Beam, you're going to be playing on this. Go check it out. If you haven't played Beam for a little while, you might have missed the announcements and so on for this. I mean, look at it. It's incredible. There are so many good fun roads up in the mountains. And I love the detail inside these little towns. As I said, frame rate. Some computers are not going to enjoy this. Some computers are not going to enjoy this at all. Recording, mine dips, as I said, mine dips a little bit down. Normal playing, it's not too bad with a couple of cars, but yeah, you're not going to have 6 or 7 cars around here. not without your computer having a very big cry. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. Plenty of car chase potential, and the new vehicle is a fun little classic car, wherever it ended up. It can... Oh no, he's got free! He's got away! You dastardly bugger. Well, I didn't nick your door in the end. Yeah, it's a very, very good fun map. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.